ABC 7 business commentator Richard Stern is joining us now. And Richard, gains became small gains on Wall Street today.
Haley, you've got it exactly right. The market was, remember, up triple digits yesterday. We were up pretty well this morning, up 83 points and above 18,000, be that intraday. But as the day went on, people started to worry again about Janet Yellen and the Fed and the meeting next week, and might they raise interest rates. But at the end of the day, we still had a gain, be it ever so humble, but the market's going in the right direction. So let's take a look at the figures, and they weren't terribly impressive, but up numbers nonetheless. The final numbers look like this. The Dow Jones Industrial Average finished with a gain of 18 points, a whopping 0.1%, closing at 17,938.28. That on volume of 687 million shares. The NASDAQ is the only down arrow of the day, down 7 points, 14/100%, closing at 4,961.75. That on volume of 1,538 million shares. The S&P, the highest level we've seen since July of last year, up almost 3 points, a little over 0.1%, at 2,112.13. Well, up day or not, it's another down day for Ralph Lauren. I'm afraid that company continues to suffer. Their shares have been down for the last couple of years and down another 3% today. The company announced it's going to be closing 50 stores. That's in addition to the 43 stores they closed last year. They will be cutting about 8% of their workforce. That's almost 2,000 people, and they do expect that they will save almost $200 million a year by the time they're all done with all of these changes. And of course, Ralph Lauren gave up the reins just last September to a gentleman who came over from Old Navy, where he was extremely successful. So whether he'll be successful in turning Ralph Lauren around, of course, is to be determined. But right now, the problems for Ralph Lauren continue, and the Polo brand continues to suffer. As popular as it once was, right now, I'm afraid that's simply not the case.
All right, Richard, what are you looking for tomorrow? Anything to watch out for?
Well, the story you did right before me, Scott, I heard there's a presidential election primary in California. And whether or not Hillary has enough votes already, as you just discussed, very likely. But I still think California could have an impact on the stock market tomorrow.
Okay, well, watch for it. Richard, thank you so much.
You're welcome.